Good evening. You join me trying to revive and bring back to life my poor plants. They have been having a bit of a tough life. Cynthia here is not thriving, and that's because, hey Hugo, it's because I just got back from Spain and I was gone for 10 days. Yeah, they're just looking a little bit sad and sorry for themselves. It's awful, isn't it? Even Pedro, he's a mainstay and he's looking a little bit tired. I think it's like 7 p.m. and all I want to do is just sit and eat, but I'm not actually that hungry. I've just had a really hectic day. I got back from Barcelona, left there at 2 a.m. this morning, got back here at about 7:30 and then went for my morning walk. Yes, do you want to come up? Because he's not going to stop meowing. Ooh, there we go. So you can come and say hello. Say hello. Oh, now you don't want to say anything? Alright, you just want to stay here. I got back, oh, your claws are sharp, mister. We are going to have to give them a trim. Got back at about 7:30 and then I went for my morning walk. Then I went and donated blood. Then I headed over to the gym that I go to, the YMCA. It's really, really good for working. So I do my work calls from there. And my mum, for a quick coffee, she put this on my window screen, which I found when I left. I love the relationship that I have with my mum. She's awesome. You're awesome, mum. Not that you'll be watching this because she doesn't watch my videos. And then after that, I grudgingly did a little gym session. It was one of those times where I was trying to remind myself, I get to do this. I don't have to do it. I get to do it, and I'm very, very lucky and fortunate that I have the ability to go to the gym, that I have a healthy functioning body, etc, etc. I did the bare minimum and I messaged my friend and he messaged me back and he said, to quote me, because this is something that I said recently but it's something that I got from someone else, if you only gave 10% but all you had was 10% today, then you gave 100%. So you gave everything you had. And I was like, this is true. I don't actually know if that would be an accurate point this time, but I did try. Anywho, I've just been doing some chores, sorting out the flat, getting the laundry on, all that exciting stuff that you have to do when you get back from a trip. It's actually a bank holiday weekend here in the UK this weekend. Not that it means anything to me, but it means everyone else is off on Monday. So I'm just wondering what I should do for the weekend. I had firstly intended just to stay at home and work all weekend, and I will be working all weekend, but where I will work from, I'm not sure. We shall see. In other news, on Wednesday, I'm potentially looking at a new place. I've actually lived in this place now for 3.5 years, which for me is like a really, really long time to live somewhere. I don't think I've ever lived anywhere for more than 3.5 years. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm just like, I need a bit of change. I just need something different. I feel like I'm sort of stagnating and I don't want to stagnate. Do we, Hugo? Be my hype man. Do we want to stagnate? Yeah, that's right, we don't want to stagnate. Anyway, right, I'm gonna stop yarning on here. I'm gonna make some dinner. The other thing I really need to do, shock, is drink some Wasser. So I'm gonna down a lot of that, make myself a cup of tea, and get dinner on the go. I do low-key feel like we have so much to catch up on. It's now May, but April has been a weird month. Like, it's been really good and wholesome, but on the other hand, I feel like every single day has been really, I've been struggling quite a lot. Just with my mind, bullying myself. And then on top of that, body dysmorphia has been body dysmorphing. It's been a roller coaster. I just don't even know, my brain's like scrambled eggs. But anyway, we'll chat about it another time. All is good, all is well. Let's eat some food. I'm about to do something that I may regret, but I also kind of don't really care. I am going to dye my eyebrows. The reason why I may regret this is because, hey Hugo, is because I have a lot of psoriasis around my eyebrows right now. But also, I have been waiting probably months for my skin to be good enough to dye my eyebrows, and it's just not getting better. I'm kind of at the point of not caring anymore. After having like a feral lifestyle for the last few months, I just feel like I need a little bit of TLC, you know? My psoriasis has been, look at that, here, it's been so bad recently. It just is not getting better at all. I think it's a combination of stress and I would say poor diet choices, but it's not like my diet has been really bad. It's just that I know I've probably eaten too many things that do annoy my skin. Anyway, this is not very exciting chat. I'm just using this, which is what I always use. And voila, we just look a little bit crazy for 10 minutes and then we just wash it off and that is it done. Super, super easy. I went on a bit of a mad cleaning spree today. It started with just cleaning with the coffee machine, and it's ended up with me cleaning like the shower, the oven, the coffee machine, everything, and I've still got loads to do. But it was kind of like I was kind of like mid into it, and then I had some client calls, and I've kind of ground to a stop since then because I've had loads of other things to do. But I'm gonna do a little bit more. However, I'm making some cinnamon buns because Tom is coming over this evening for the rest of the weekend, and I always use it as an opportunity to bake. So cinnamon buns is a recipe of choice today. I've got one that's rated like 4.9 stars with thousands of reviews, so hopefully it tastes pretty good, and surely I can't mess it up. Right, it is time to make some cinnamon rolls. There you are. We are ready to cook. It's actually like 7:15 now, but nevertheless, we are gonna do this. First things first, I need to heat up some milk, specifically to 115 degrees, and I have absolutely no way of measuring that. So I'm going to guess, which I think is a really bad idea because they seem to be quite specific about the fact it needs to be exactly 115 degrees. I think that's definitely hotter than 115 degrees. It's a solid start. We're adding in 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. The last thing I made was that cookie dough pie, and although it got rave reviews, it definitely wasn't how it was meant to be.
A few moments later.
The first batch didn't work. Like, I completely, even the second step was ruined, so starting again. Fingers crossed this one works, because I only have so many ingredients and I have to go back out and buy some more, so surely I can do this. I'm better than this, surely. Okay, so I think this dough has worked out better. It's sort of looking that way. It's not meant to double in size or anything like that. It's actually meant to just be like not too risen. But I'm gonna actually start prepping the interior, the guts of the cinnamon roll, if you like. So I'm trying to warm up the butter that I went and bought because it was in the fridge. It's actually getting quite late now, nearly 9:15. I haven't eaten dinner yet, but it's okay, it's okay. Cinnamon rolls are priority at the moment. Okay, so it is taste test time for the cinnamon rolls. This is how they came out. Oh no, battery's running low. We have to make it speedy. Sorry, battery died. Right, okay, so taste test of the cinnamon buns. You've eaten a lot of cinnamon buns recently.
Connoisseur. Is it 10?
No, I don't believe you.
You may not believe
around your moustache as well.
Well, exactly. It's the moistness.
You get that cream off your moustache. I think once they've been in the fridge overnight, that'd be quite nice. It seems that they were a relative success. But I'll keep you updated on what everyone says. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. The sun is shining. It's 6 AM. How beautiful and sunny it is. And I'm riding on the high of 4.5 hours sleep. But we know that the Garmin is a gaslighter and we are stubborn. So I'm going for a run. I think I'm just going to do 10k, but that's the idea. But I am actually quite tired. And I think I'm going climbing today, so I'm just going to get some fresh air, get some movement. This will be the first run since I hurt my foot a bit when I was in Spain, so I'm kind of just stoked to be outside. So fingers crossed it goes well. This is going to be a nice slow one. Let's go. Alright, voila! I ended up doing 16 kilometres, which I was pretty happy with. And now, as you can see, I am ready for the day. And we're going to head out and get a coffee because I want to go enjoy the sunshine. And then we're going to come back and go climbing. So that's the plan of action. Later, we're going over to my parents, Mum Alyssa's, and we're going to have some homemade pizzas, which I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be a good day. I also have a little bit of work to do. So first things first, coffee.
Like beads of sweat coming down.
yesterday, oh, hello Hugo. He's featured a lot in this vlog. Yesterday, Tom and I went climbing and I taught Tom how to top rope, which was exciting, so I belayed for him, and how to climb on big walls because he'd never been on big walls before, so that was quite fun. I only literally introduced him to bouldering about 4 weeks ago, and so he is completely new to climbing, and he was in his element, I was in my element, it was really fun. Then we went over to my parents, which I intended to film the pizza making, and I wish I had actually, because it was a really good time. The pizzas were good, but about half cremated, because we did them in the uni oven, and they were very, very burnt on the bottom on some parts, but they were good, they were good. And then I had brought the cinnamon buns over, which, update, I was told are really, really good. The recipe I will pop below, but I know 2 things I need to do. Add more cinnamon, because it wasn't cinnamony enough, and I also need to not leave it in the oven to cool down, because they kind of were a little bit burnt, not burnt, but like hard on the edges, which we could have avoided by taking that out of the oven when they were meant to come out of the oven. So that was the update on the cinnamon buns. Basically a good success. Also, my mum bought some dairy-free Ben & Jerry's ice cream for me. It was a chocolate one with Tony's chocolate in it. Oh my gosh, it literally slapped. It was so good. I couldn't stop eating it. I just kept going back to the tub and getting more spoonfuls. Today, I have basically just worked all day. You can see where Hugo's been licking the pillow. That is really, really weird. Anyway, it's a bank holiday here in the UK, so I went for a nice morning walk, and then Tom and I just went and sat in a cafe for about 5 hours and just solidly did work, and it felt really good, let me tell you. I did loads of editing. I even started editing the vlog that you were watching right now. Then we said our goodbyes. He has gone back down south, and I went into some groceries, and now I'm about to make some dinner, do a little bit more work, and chill for the evening. And we're gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna have a super, super productive day. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna get some exercise in tomorrow. Lots of good work, but I need to get a good night's sleep because I'm riding off the high again of another like 5 hours sleep night, but it's okay. We'll make it work, we'll make it work. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I've got loads of videos coming up. I've got one of my Spain camper vanning solo trip, the Stunix videos, so those are coming up as well. And I've also got some videos about mindset, motivational stuff. And I've also got a whole video about body dysmorphia, which I know I mentioned earlier in this vlog, but I didn't really touch on again. You'll see it in that video. So stay tuned for all those videos. I hope that you enjoy them. But if you have any ideas, drop them down below because I'm always open for them. Also, don't forget, Canada 2024 September trip is live. Also, if you want to go to Scotland in a few weeks, running a trip there as well, it's gonna be pretty epic. Just thought I'd mention it in case you're looking for a trip or a holiday or an adventure. Also in the plans is a weekend in Wales in Snowdonia in August, so keep your eyes on Made Wild for that as well. Anyway, I'm really gonna go now. I'm gonna make some dinner. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a beautiful week, beautiful day, whenever you're watching this, and I will speak to you guys in the next video. Bye!